Michael here at Rockatar. So, I hope that you are having a lot of fun and enjoying all the techniques and the skills that you're building and learning how to play the drums. So keep up the good work, and I am very excited that you are learning drums because once you get your beats down and you feel real comfortable, you could go right to your practice studio here at Rockatar and you can begin playing drums to one of your favorite songs. You can upload any song that you'd like. You could start playing drums and use our animated avatars and our Rockatars to play along with you and form your band. And it's just so much fun to be able to utilize your practice studio and your skills and combine them to have a great experience here at Rockatar. So now that you're coming along as a drummer and a musician, make sure you go to your practice studio so that you can have a lot of fun with that. Okay? So we are going to move to lesson number 9, which is the 8-beat. Like the 4-beat, the 8-beat is also a very widely played beat in music today, and you'll recognize it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a little demonstration of the 8-beat, and this is how it goes. So, it's very similar to the 2-beat, the 4-beat. Going to the 8-beat, we need to hit the cymbal a few more times now. So here's how this works, okay? With the 4-beat, we're playing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now those notes that we are playing form a counting technique that is what's called 4 beats. So we're actually playing what's called quarter notes. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But for right now, I just want you to know that a quarter note is 1 beat. And those are the notes that we're playing when we play the 4-beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With the 8-beat, which is a lot of fun, I know you're excited about learning this beat, we are now going to start playing 8th notes with our right hand on the cymbal. And in order to count 8th notes, this is how it sounds. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's important to count out loud, as I've always mentioned in these lessons, so that you can really start understanding and learning how to get these rhythms and get these beats down and feel them, okay? So the bass drum and the snare drum are the same. From the 2-beat to the 4-beat to the 8-beat. We're still 1 on the bass, 2 on the snare, 3 on the bass, 4 on the snare. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The only difference between the 2-beat, the 4-beat, and the 8-beat is how many times I'm hitting the cymbal during the 4 beats. So here we go. I'm going to start with the 2-beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Moving to the 4-beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to the 8-beat, okay? This could be a little difficult and challenging, so just take it slow. And remember, you could work on these beats with just your hands and not your bass pedal or your right foot. You can just work on them with your hands at first so you can get comfortable and then bring in the bass drum and your right foot a little later on when you feel more comfortable, okay? So let's start working on the 8 beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, if you're practicing on a drum set, great. Just take it nice and slow. If you're working on your pad, that's fine. On the right side of your pad, make believe that that's your cymbal, and on the left side of your pad, that's your snare drum, and just keep going back and forth. So here's a pad. I've got a pad right here. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make believe this part of the pad is my cymbal. So with this part, I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And with this left part, that's going to be my snare hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So either way, working on a pad or a drum set is fine in learning this beat. So let's try it one more time. Okay? The 8 beat on the ride cymbal with the bass drum and the snare. And by the way, real important tip, whenever you start a beat, if you're going to be working with your bass pedal, always while we're working on these particular beats, you want to start with your right foot on the bass and the cymbal together. 1 and 2. See what I just did? Bass drum and cymbal. Right foot, right hand. That's how you start the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and keep playing along with me. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I'll play it a little bit faster so you could kind of get the feel for it when you're more comfortable and you're able to play it faster. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. Well, good job. Keep up the great work. And we are moving on to the next beat in our next lesson. I will see you then. This is Michael at Rockatar saying perfect practice makes perfect.